Hi friends, new and old, and welcome back. It's your FriendCHIP, and today we are celebrating our accomplishment of 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I am shocked, honestly. I really never thought that most of my videos would ever see a couple of views, let alone the channel would ever grow like it has. So I am so grateful to all of you for taking the time out of your lives to subscribe, to like, to comment, to spend time with me, and take a few minutes out of your day to check out some of the cool things that I found to share with you. It is a dream of mine to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you so much for making that dream come true. And here is to our next 1,000 subscribers. And the more we grow, the more you watch, the more you like and comment and subscribe, the more opportunities come and the more doors open for our channel to go places and do things and experience different products in a different way. So I really appreciate everything that you have brought to the table in making this channel grow. So today we are taking a look at something very special. Generation 1 My Little Pony was my thing. I grew up with it. I remember going to flea markets and rummage sales hunting for them. I can remember seeing them in stores. I got them for birthdays and Christmases. And I do still have my collection somewhere in my parents' house. I just haven't been able to locate it. And I'm a little nervous now that I haven't been able to locate it, that somewhere along my mini moves that it has disappeared. But I'm hoping that I can still find them. But one thing that I never had as a child was a Flutter Pony. And I always wanted one. I can remember growing up and going to a store called Central Tractor. And my dad and I were in there getting whatever he needed. And I can remember seeing a Flutter Pony on the shelf, like hanging on one of those pegs. And I was just like, there's a Flutter Pony. I saw one in the wild once, but I've never held one. I've never seen one in person, like out of a box or anything like that. My friend Kim, when we were growing up, had a Windy Wings or Summer Wing Flurry. And we always thought it was a baby Flutter Pony our whole lives until we realized that it was something else. So we always thought we at least had that one that we played with. But I always wanted a Flutter Pony. They're one of my favorite My Little Ponies. And I decided for our 1,000 subscriber video that I would buy them all. So we have every single Flutter Pony from Generation 1, and we're going to take a look at each one. And I even was able to find a pair of replacement wings so that we can take a look at what they would look like with a pair of wings. So let's get started opening these packages and finding our Flutter Ponies. Yay! Let's get started with this package right here. Who's our first Flutter Pony? Looks like this one came with a comb. I have been buying these for a year, so I can't tell you. I knew that it was going to be a hot minute before I actually got to opening them, so I opened them in the sense of just making sure that I got what I got, because I had to verify with eBay and Macari that everything was fine. But I can't tell you who's in what package and what exactly they may or may not have came with. So this one has this flower pick. If you're already a My Little Pony fan and a Generation 1 Flutter Pony fan, you might be able to identify which Flutter Ponies in this package based on the comb. Oh, it's packaged really nicely. Some people just throw them in an envelope and send it on its way. Oh, I think it's purple at the very least. we do have a purple one. Very cool. This is Forget-Me-Not. And Forget-Me-Not had the pink and purple flower pick comb. So we do have her comb. And she would have had a silver metallic ribbon around her tail. This person had her tail all kinds of twirled. Nice long tail, nice long hair. I don't think it's been cut. And it looks like she would have had white hair, so it doesn't seem to be the fading pink. And her cutie mark are all these little pink flowers with little yellow flowers in there and little pink spots. Little forget-me-nots. We can see she's got her little symbol right there on her cheek. So she doesn't have one on the forehead, it's on her cheek. She's got quite the blush going on. Look at that face. I mean, chipmunk cheeks. Oh my gosh, so funny. Her feet, 1986. And the cutie mark is on both sides. Here's the mechanism we would have used to make her wings go up and down. You can see when we press that, it moves those mechanisms, and her wings are broken off. And it looks like maybe there are parts of the wings still down in there. So we're gonna have to see if we can remove those to give her a pair of replacement wings. And her hair is real dry and frizzy feeling, but she looks like she's in great shape. That face. Forget-Me-Not, our very first Flutter Pony. Well, let's take a look at this package. Oh, looks like that is a rose dust. Rose dust and Morning Glory were my favorite Flutter Ponies growing up because they were my favorites from the movie. And here we have a Rose Dust, again from the first 6 Flutter Ponies. Her tail's got quite a little curl to it here. You can see it's quite dry down in here. So we'll have some work to do restoring that. But overall, like way up in here, really nice feeling. It looks like she's got her metallic gold ribbon still on her tail. I have no idea what the original ribbons looked like, so I couldn't tell you for positive whether or not it is original. It does say that she did have a gold metallic ribbon, so it would be correct in terms of the color. And there's her little roses and her rosebuds. She's got a little bit of dirt right here on her face. Those cheeks, that front face of them, really funny. Here's her little cheek symbol. And she doesn't look to have cut hair either. Still has some curl to it. It looks like it's probably been tucked and, wrapped around the legs or something for a while. And her mechanism is right here. And looks like she doesn't have anything down in the little holes there. So we should be able to give her some replacement wings. I wish she had that forelock, that little piece, that little feather piece. So cute. Queen of the Flutter Ponies, Rose Dust. Let's grab this package. This package is heavy. Looks like we might have more than one in here. 1, 2 ponies in this one. And the first one that we have is Honeysuckle. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at that tail. Look at the frizz right in there. Her tail has a little tiny braid in it. Aww. I love these little touches that the previous owner had when they do their hair and they leave it in like that. And her cutie mark is supposed to be like looking down into a honeysuckle, but look kind of like a snowflake. And looks like maybe we've got a piece of her old wing right here. And this one looks like it's empty. Doesn't look like her hair's cut. She looks like she's in pretty good shape. And she has a forehead symbol. And she is one of the original 6 from year 4. There's her feet. Really, really cute. A full pink one. We're gonna move you around. There we go. And this one, here is Cloud Puff. Ooh, look how matted that tail is. We're gonna have some fun trying to give these guys a spa day. She even got like some crusties in her tail. Look at that. What kind of adventures have you been on, Cloud Puff? Your hair looks pretty good. It's just, wow, really knotted. Ew, who's living in there? What is that? Buzz. She's in a really good condition. I remember when I was looking for this one, it's really hard to find the symbol in good condition. Most of the time this one was scuffed, so she doesn't have anything on her forehead, and she has her cheek symbol there. And her cutie mark is a cloud blowing a puff of wind. She also looks like her mechanism in the back is free from any pieces being stuck. And Cloud Puff is from the second set of Flutter Ponies. And Cloud Puff is from the second set of Flutter Ponies from year 5, 86, 87. We are seeing 87 on her foot. Let's just take a look and see, does the mechanism look the same? It does look the same on the first round and the second round. And this is a new pose too, so we've got that walking pose, we've got this kind of standing pose, and this kind of like, oh, lifting up pose. She's going off, taking off. So Cloud Puff, I love her colors. I feel like the second round of Flutter Ponies really got some fun, bright, cool colors. The first set were really soft and muted. And Cloud Puff would have had a metallic pink ribbon on her tail. This one is fallen down back here, so let's grab this one. Ooh. Oh, I love this one so much. Look at that bright hair. Oh, I love the ponies that are really bright. I mean, that is like blinding bright. It's a very, very hot pinky red. Love it. This one's really cool. Wow, her tail is really tucked around her leg. Ooh, wow. That made a nice little curl in her tail. Doot, doot, doot. She got some frizz at the end though, that's for sure. And her cutie mark is a little flamingo. I love it. This is another new pose. We haven't seen this pose before. Her mechanism is also clear of any wing parts, and her extra symbol is on her forehead, so she's got a little flamingo on her forehead. She's got some dirty marks. We'll try and clean her up a little bit. She's got some dirt right here. And on her feet, she does have 87. 87 is my birth year, so these are good ponies for me to have. And this is Tropical Breeze. She would have had a pink ribbon with gold trim as her ribbon. I love this one. Aren't they beautiful? I just love the Flutter Ponies so much. One of my all-time favorite ponies. I always wanted them to come back. Every generation that comes out, I want the Flutter Ponies back. And I feel like Flutter Ponies turned into Windy Wings, and then the Windy Wings turned into Breezies, and we've just kind of stuck with the Breezies. But I miss the Flutter Ponies. Alright, 2 from the second set of Flutter Ponies and 3 from the first set. Let's see. Well, this side has 2 and this side has 3, so we'll go with this one. Ooh, this has even got a note in it. I love it when sellers give you notes. When I sell things, I always have a little thank you in there, and I like to put stickers in there. Alright, here's our note. Let's see what it says. Thank you. Maybe that's Judy and Mark? Judy and Mark. Check out our other My Little Ponies as we are downsizing and selling our kids' toys from their childhood. Wow. Well, Judy and Mark, your child's My Little Pony now belongs in my collection and will be loved and cherished forever. So let's find out which one it is. Who did Judy and Mark buy for their kids? This could have been under a Christmas tree, like Christmas morning at Judy and Mark's. This was one of them. Or maybe this was a birthday present. You know, Judy probably made her own cake, the chocolate cake with the chocolate frosting, and put the little candles in and those weird, hard, crunchy, sugary things to decorate the top of it, you know. Ooh, and it is Peach Blossom. Peach Blossom was hanging out at Judy and Mark's house. Look at that tail. It's actually in really good condition. Look how shiny that is. It's almost like you can see what the hair looked like when it was brand new out of the box. A little bit of frizz down here at the end, but not bad. Not bad at all. Aw, look at the mane. It's so soft. And really shiny. She doesn't look like she has anything stuck in her mechanism either. And there's her little cutie mark of peach blossoms. And she has it on her forehead. And she's got some paint loss here on her cheek. A little bit of pink coloring back here behind her ear. She's a little dirty. She's been on some adventures, that's for sure. Oh look, she must have had lipstick at one time. Ooh! And a little bit of rubbing on her cheek there. We'll clean her up. We'll get her all ready to go. 86 on her foot. Good old Peach Blossom. She's come to hang out. And let's go ahead and move you down here so that she can hang out up here with the others in her pose. There we go. Peach Blossom would have had a silver metallic ribbon. All right, which one are we going to open next? I think we're going to go with this one. I don't know what's in this one. Oh, it's definitely not wrapped up or anything, just shoved in an envelope. And this one, ooh, she's got some coloring. You can see some pony cancer starting to really come out. She could just be dirty. You can see there's a spot there and another spot down here on her foot. So she's got a little bit of pony cancer. And you can see the coloring in her legs. She's really getting it. This one was really hard to find where she wasn't completely covered in bright spots or pony cancer really, really badly. I feel like it's just the type of plastic or the color of plastic they made her body out of. Really rough. This is 87. She jingles, so I wonder if we have a loose washer down in her body. Her face. Her muzzle is so dark compared to the rest of it. We'll see what we can do in really cleaning her up. I think a lot of it is that she is dirty and she needs a good cleaning. Her cutie mark is a wind chime with little hearts and music notes. And she comes from the second set of Flutter Ponies in year 5, and this is Wing Song. So cute. In the same pose that Tropical Breeze is in. I love them so much. They're so beautiful. I love adding some new ponies to my collection. Her feet are a little, woo! She's been through it. Any one of these has had a better life besides Wing Song. Wing Song, she's a little drunk. She's had a rough life. She drinks now. We leave her there. Okay, and let's grab this one. Gosh, this one's heavy. Oh, this has got multiples in it. All right, so let's open this bag. This person even put little bows on them. Okay, so this is definitely from year 1. In year 1, this one is going to be Lily. So this here is Lily. She's got a little purple ribbon in her tail. It's not her ribbon, but it is a cute little thing that someone did for Lily. She would have had a silver metallic ribbon as her bow. Her cutie mark are these really pretty, like orangey red lilies. She has a little bit of paint rub right here on her cheek. And she's got that lily on her forehead. I really like how bright green her eyes are. And she's got, looks like maybe a piece of a wing stuck down in here. We'll have to see if we can't remove that and help her have some wings again. But she's super pretty. Very cute. And she is in a Rose Dust's pose. The next pony that we had in this bag is the last of the second set of Flutter Ponies. This is Windrifter, and I freaking love Windrifter. Check this pony out. Amazing. Look at this green hair. I love it so much. So much. So you can see the second set of Flutter Ponies, which is going to be Windrifter, Wing Song, Cloud Puff, and Tropical Breeze. So much brighter, so much bolder in their color choices for this set than the first set. And look at her cutie mark. That really cool windmill. I love the colors of it. This seller put a, oh no, it's untied. There we go. She's got a green ribbon in her tail. She would have actually had a pink ribbon with gold trim, but I kind of like the green ribbon better. She's got a little windmill on her forehead. Amazing. I love it. I love this pose, this little taking off pose. And this one, one of my favorites. I mean, these two are so good with their colors. And I mean, I really like Cloud Puff too. She's really, really pretty. Such good color choices. Really, really love them so much. Good old Wind Drifter floating in. And the last one that's in this bag is actually a special Flutter Pony. This here is Yum Yum from the birthday party gift pack. And this is from year 4, 1985 to 1986. We can see 86 on her foot there. And look at her bright, bright hair. I mean, just look how pretty they are together. And the brightness of Tropical Breeze with the brightness of Yum Yum. I mean, that hair is glowing. So bright, so beautiful, and still just as vibrant, like 40 years later. Amazing. I love Yum Yum's hair, the way that it's just styled like that. It's in such good condition. It's almost like she wasn't played with that much. You can still see she was because of her wings. Look at that. Right down in there, we can see the part of the original wing, and it still has the iridescent like shimmer to it. The original wings. Oh. We'll try and save you, Yum Yum. And the seller gave her a really cool bright neon green ribbon. And her cutie mark are little pieces of taffy or candy rolled up in their wrappers. And she's got a little candy on her cheek. She looks great. Amazing. In such good condition. I love Yum Yum. Her hair is amazing. So cute. And the only one from the birthday party pack that I'm aware of that I have. When I see the pictures of them, I feel like it's a very big possibility that Best Wishes, the So Soft Pony, is in my collection. But I'd have to see my collection to know for positive. But it's one that feels familiar to me. All right, we've only got a couple left. Let's go ahead and open that box. Whoop. Tropical Breeze had one too many pina coladas today. No, she's cut off. She's not allowed to drink no more. She's having a real hard time today. She's really going through it. Just excuse her. Can't take her nowhere. Maybe she'll be better if she lives on the floor here. A little closer to the ground. Alright. Wow, is that table ever looking sparse now? We've opened up so many of them. And here's our next one. And this is Pink Dreams. Pink Dreams comes from the Slumber Party gift pack from year 5, so 1986, 1987. And here is Pink Dreams. I thought she was so pretty. I love the pink and the blue body. And look at her cool cutie mark with a little cat, a little sleeping cat, little hearts. And she's got little hearts on her cheek there. And her hair is in really good condition too. Really good condition. She has a broken mechanism right here. You can see that is broken right there. But no wings, like no wing pieces are stuck in there. You can see why that's really flexible. A lot more flexible than the other ones. She's doing real good. A7 is on the bottom of her foot, and she is in that taken off pose. So pretty. She's been packaged with like a baby tooth pony, a first tooth baby pony, a newborn twin set, and a twice as fancy pony with came in her. Look at how cute her tail is. So there is Pink Dreams. She was really hard to get. She was definitely one of the harder ones for me too. Oh my gosh. To find. I honestly think that Pink Dreams might have been the last one that I got. And she was really hard. She was really hard to find. Alright, so we've got 2 left. We've got this box and this bag here. Let's go ahead and save that thank you bag for last and open up this box. And we've got Morning Glory, one of my favorites. The Smooth, the Witches. Where are our dolls of the witches? Somebody out there, basic fun, when you're making these things to celebrate My Little Pony, let's get some dolls. Like, let's make another doll of Megan. Let's go ahead and get Danny a doll. Let's go ahead and get the witches made. I mean, how cool would that be? You could even sell a blob of purple slime and call it the Smooth. I mean, opportunities. So we have a Morning Glory here. She's in a little bag. It says Flutter Ponies Morning Glory year 486. Ooh. Get her out of this sandwich bag. And there she is. She had super bright hair. Do her and Yum Yum have the same? Look at how tight her tail is curled. There we go. She's got great hair. She was taking really good care of. Her and Yum Yum have the same colored hair. They do. So Morning Glory and Yum Yum could be related. Same colored hair. And she's got her Morning Glory cutie marks. And she's got her little bud right there on her eye. She's in great condition. A little dirty. Boy, her markings are kind of hard to see, huh? That's odd. I've never seen it so lightly embedded in their foot. Her mechanism does not have any pieces of wings in them either. Oh, she's so pretty. I love the song she sings with Baby Lickety Split in the well. So pretty. And we add Morning Glory to our Flutter Pony army. And Morning Glory completes our first set, year 4 Flutter Pony collection. So we've got all of the first set of the Flutter Ponies. We've got the birthday set Flutter Pony and Yum Yum. And we have all of the second set of Flutter Ponies. And we also have Pink Dreams from the Slumber Party set. So the only one we're missing now is the special mail order Flutter Pony. And our last package. Just gotta have our last Flutter Pony in it. And look at how nicely this one is all packaged in this little bag and some goodies in here. Let's see. This seller went the little extra mile, and then, you know what? Hollywood was expensive. She was an expensive one. She wasn't like outrageously expensive, you know. Most of these Flutter Ponies, I think, were like, you know, in the teens, maybe 20s, and then a couple of them went into the 30s or 40s. So they weren't like outrageous to get them all. And I got a couple of them, like multiples in a pack, so it wasn't that bad. But she was definitely the most expensive one. And it's kind of nice to see the seller put some effort into packaging. So a couple of stickers. Some unicorn stickers. Ah. Oh my gosh, look at that strawberry. A little waffle. And maybe a donut. Yeah, it must be a donut and a little chocolate bar. Ah. Oh, here's some more. We've got a little ice cream, a cupcake, a piece of cake, and look at that. That little Coco is mad. And then positive mind, positive vibes, positive life sticker. And these are the last ones. Can you see these? They're really rainbowy metallic. Never give up. Just do it. You've got this, and believe in yourself. Some fancy stickers. And then we got this really cool card, this thank you card. Can you see that it's kind of like raised up? Very fancy for supporting my small business. But no business information on the other side. All right, let's open up the pony. I'm so excited to have all the Flutter Ponies. What a childhood dream. I mean, if I could have had them all as a child. But now I do. All right. Stitched up really nicely. All right, and there she is. Oh, and her hair has been wrapped around and secured with some tissue paper. So you can go ahead and slide that tissue paper off. And unwind her hair. How long do you think it's been wrapped around her tail, or her leg like that? So she's got a nice curl to her tail. And her mane, very nice. And her cutie mark are these silver stars. And she got a little silver star cheek right there. And silver stars over here. And nothing in her wings here, so we can give her some replacement wings. And 86 on the bottom. Very cool. She would have had a silver metallic ribbon, and she would have had this dark maroon flower pick with a pink center. And she was a mail order for the My Little Pony movie along with Spike. How cute. I love her so much. I love that her name is Hollywood, so that makes her one of my favorite Flutter Ponies. But at the same time, I really like Windrifter. And Tropical Breeze, they're so pretty. Oh, Hollywood. There we go. also have this box here, and this is our replacement Flutter Pony wings. We got these off of Etsy. If you're looking for Flutter Pony wings, here is the place that I got mine, Starlight Studio Stuff on Etsy. So there is the website for you to go to on Etsy. Check them out and get yourself a pair of Flutter Pony wings. These were $16 and then like $4 tax and stuff. So it was like $22 by the time you did your tax and your shipping and all of that. You get 2 wings. And there's our Flutter Pony wings. And they're a really nice hard plastic. They're not really bendable, so they're gonna hold up really nicely. Let's see if we can fit them on a Flutter Pony. And we've got Hollywood here. And there we go. We've got wings on our Flutter Pony, and she probably hasn't had wings in God knows how long, you know? Really beautiful. You can make them flap. So there is the flapping mechanism that these ponies would have been sold for. Make their little wings flap up and down. How cool is that? They're great. They fit great. They look great. There we go. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is the way that I always think the Flutter Pony wings look best. I know a lot of people like to put them in like upside down, like this. And I guess it's because it looks better than this when it's on a shelf, right? But I don't know. I always liked it better this way. Well, let's take a look at a few of our Flutter Ponies in their wings. The original first 6 Flutter Ponies came out in year 4, so 1985 to 1986. They included Forget-Me-Not, Honeysuckle, Lily, Morning Glory, Peach Blossom, and Rose Dust. A gentle touch lets her beautiful wings flutter up and down. The Flutter Ponies, who saved Dream Valley from the Smooths in the My Little Pony the movie, are smaller and thinner than the average pony. They have a small marking on either their cheek or their forehead that match their cutie mark. Flutter Ponies had iridescent wings, and they were attached to a mechanism that allowed the wings to flap when you press the shell-shaped button between the wings. The Flutter Ponies returned in year 5, 1986 to 1987, and they were advertised as more secure wing settings. It wasn't any more secure, and the wings still fell out and broke, but they were advertised as having a better mechanism or better wings. Lily and Rose Dust also returned this year to join 4 new Flutter Ponies, and like the previous set of Flutter Ponies, these ones had alternate head symbols that were a little larger and bigger eyes, and they matched their cutie mark. This set included Cloud Puff, Tropical Breeze, Wind Drifter, and Wing Song. The party gift pack had 5 special ponies and over 50 accessories to help you celebrate this birthday party. And part of that set was a Flutter Pony named Yum Yum, and she was packaged with a Baby Pearl Sea Pony Celebrate, Baby Frosting, a Betty by Eyes Pony, Best Wishes, a So Soft Pony, and Party Time, a Twinkle-Eyed Pony. The Slumber Party gift pack came with quite a nice little set of ponies. Like the party pack, this Slumber Party gift pack was a sampler of the new pony sets that had been introduced in the past year. It had a large assortment of accessories to help them celebrate the night, and it came with a first tooth baby pony named Nightcap, a twice as fancy pony named Pillow Talk, and newborn twins Sleep Tight and Sleepyhead, as well as Pink Dreams, the Flutter Pony. To celebrate the release of the My Little Pony the movie, Hasbro held a contest entitled Who Will Save Ponyland?, where your entry was guess to which of the new characters from the movie, all introduced in the brochure, would save Ponyland. Along with this ad was a mail offer for Hollywood, the Flutter Pony, which should have been a hint since the Flutter Ponies do save Ponyland, as well as a variation of Spike with larger, more smiley eyes. We have the entire collection. Every single Flutter Pony is now in our G1 My Little Pony collection. I love them so much. They're so cool. Did you have any Flutter Ponies? Do you have any now? And who's your favorite? Out of these Flutter Ponies that we opened today, which one would you want in your collection? Which one's your favorite? Who's got the coolest color combination? Hollywood's my favorite because she's really super cool, but Wind Drifter and Tropical Breeze are so cool. So cool. Yum Yum is really pretty. And the thing is, I really love Morning Glory and Rose Dust from the movie. So it's hard to choose. They're all so cool. And you kind of get to know a little bit more about the Flutter Ponies watching the television show when they're fighting the bees and stuff. So you get to know a little bit of the characters, and they're just so much fun and so cool. What a unique set of My Little Ponies to add to my collection. I'm so excited to move forward with 1,000 subscribers and keep growing with you. Thank you once again for all of your love and support, for all of your comments, for sharing your childhood memories and your toys and your favorites and your dislikes and everything that goes along with that with me. And liking the videos, spending time watching them, it really helps the channel, and it really just blows my mind that we are hanging out together 1,000 strong and growing and enjoying My Little Pony, and also other things like Monster High and Disney Alien, some other fun toys that we get to check out along the way. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see where we get to go next. And thank you for hanging out, checking out all these G1 Flutter Ponies with me. If you like the G1 My Little Pony Flutter Ponies, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on these, and if we aren't friends yet, you know exactly what to do. Hit that subscribe button and hang out, stick around, join us for another adventure, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss it. Until next time, thanks again for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you on the next toy adventure. Bye!